Well, so Bin going to be in a lot of trouble. Naney will have the flash body slam available to him. Doesn't even need the flash as Bin recognizes he just needs to push this wave. He's dead to rights. There's nothing he can do. We've seen this before. First blood going over to Shun on the top side.
He should just back off here and should be safe. Always have to be a little bit concerned.
Is he safe though? He's going to have to probably invest his flash right now. He does, but he waits a little bit too long. This is a very difficult objective to make stick for you.
Oh,
Yukai, you've no flash and you've nowhere to go. He's going to drop down the gravity field, but he's already been flayed. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, but if you're on the side of IG, it's difficult, lemon difficult. Naney going in with the explosive cast, and actually the collateral damage misses. It's a solo bolo. Naney, well played, my son, comes out with a kill.
RNG still significantly ahead. Oh, Root coming in.
Root coming in, there's the encore. They're going to be able to land up the beat drop as well. Double beat drop, but while that's been happening, they now just pile in onto Naney, who gets a good flash away and able to use his belly bop, but the Heartbreaker takes him down. It took 3 members of RNG, but they get the job done.
We have a gold bounty on Gala. He's currently 1,500 gold up. We have mid lane 1,000 gold up. Top lane 1,500 gold up despite getting solo killed, and now, yeah, that's...
Right now from the side of IG. If Felios is not with his team, it will be the Rift Herald's taken. Good hook there, that's onto the Seraphine. He goes in there with the flay, drops down the exhaust. They're going to use the encore to try and get it, but Gala now getting a little bit excited. You can see him with these resets. He's trying to just get the damage, and you cannot run away from Gala. He is going to chase you down on this Jinx and keep getting those resets. Where are you going? It's all too clear. You're going back to the fountain. RNG, they lose the Rift Herald, but they do not care because a Super Mega Death Rocket from downtown sets up Xiaohu. RNG are firmly in the driver's seat, and they get themselves the ace. An ace coming out and looking like the very clear favorites as Yukai in a lot of trouble. Will be able to drop down the Chaos Storm, just not enough damage to keep him alive. We are going to see now Shun with Naney TPing in to see if they can maybe work something out, but they're just too far away with the belly bop being used. You're losing on all other sides of the map here, IG. You cannot overcommit for this. They will use the explosive cast, but it won't knock Big back far enough. He will flash away. There's the encore coming out, but it doesn't land onto anybody.
Oh my lord, oh my lord.
But the rest of the team, though, Gale Force has to be used defensively, and now the cleanse as well. Xiao Yuji having to use 2 massive cooldowns as they get the flash out of Shun as well. Yukai, oh, sorry, he's not Yukai, Xiao Wuji, and not quite able to get the second kill. As this is going to be the last fight, I feel, from IG. They're just trying to see if they can fish for something. No Chaos Storm. There's the encore coming out. They catch Gala, and Gala's dead. Big catch there, but it's a 4v5 because look at the mid lane. While this is happening, Bin saying, see you later, I'm playing PvE. Gotta grind out those levels, get those structures, and he's going to be able to knock down the inhibitor. So yes, you catch Gala. It's a massive shutdown. But look at the damage coming out from Xiaohu onto Naney. They will actually catch it. The Seraphine as well flashes away, pops down the exhaust to try and stay alive. Naney is dead as Bin finally joins his team and goes, oh hey guys, remember me? I'm the massively fed Graves. Yes, they lose the threshing as well, but it's going to be the Tinzao falling. Bin finally joining, basically solidified that whole fight.
Yeah, they get the pick on the Gala, but they don't really have gas in the tank to follow through. When Bin finally joins, he's so strong right now, can just absolutely shred everyone. And Xiaohu's so threatening. It's like they burn a lot, they get Gala, sure, great, but you're still so far behind. Even if you take Gala's gold out the equation, I think RNG is still close to having a gold lead, which is insane to say they're that far ahead.
Just look at this replay, because again, it's a great catch here onto Gala. Gala does not have any cleanse, or excuse me, has cleanse, but as soon as that's down, they can use so much more onto him. They know he doesn't have that summoner now.
Yeah, and Lucas does a pretty good job of catching him with the ult, but I think he just disrespected the range. Just got caught by
passing
it.
Through Yukai.
I think as you overstay when like lanterns don't cool, things have been used. Just a bit of an overstep from Gala, and now both summoners are down. But the problem is, like, even without Gala, right, RNG are still monstrously strong.
I was going to make an Attack on Titan reference because it is Attack on Titan Sunday, but it actually might be a spoiler, so I'm not going to say anything. So I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to move on as the 3rd dragon for RNG going to be taking 5th one of the game, and yeah, it feels, I will say, and this is more of a criticism on RNG than it is anything else, it does feel like this game should have been over about 5 minutes ago. This game feels like it should be done and dusted. There's not really a lot can do. It's definitely over now.
That'll do it.
That'll do. All right, cool. All right, RNG. You heard me talking smack, and you decided to smack back, but again, it does feel like this game should just be over right now. Ming fishing for hooks, seeing if he can catch anything on the end. They are pushing in this mid lane, but you don't have Baron, and this is where the game starts to get a little bit more difficult. It's still an Aphelios. You still have decent wave clear, even with the Victor dead, so there's only so much you can do on this relatively short-range comp.
Yeah, I think the problem is as well is that the front to back of IG is pretty good, and if you disrespect them, you dive in and get caught by the Seraphine, you have the Aphelios AoE, you really could throw the game, so you have to be really careful. But then, fortunately, Lucas just throws out his ult and whips it, so now you feel more comfortable, right?
Yeah, you do feel a lot more comfortable, but
maybe
you're going to have to see maybe a little bit too comfortable. Wei will, however, use that comfort and say, see, it's fine, totally calculated. They will finally get the siege down onto this bot lane turret. They will finally break open their second inhibitor, but at 29.5 minutes, feels a little bit too long. There we go, flash in, trying to get on top of him, and another great lantern there. The Dark Passage doing so much work, and this is why we think that Thresh is so unbelievably busted right now. He just makes up for it. Do they not get that inhibitor? How much HP is that on Observers? Please show it to me. I know you can't hear me. I know I have no control, but please, never mind, they got it.
They got it.
Okay. Thank you, Xiaohu. I was about to get very annoyed. Very, very annoyed there. But again, more and more pressure coming down to IG. They still in the game, and to add testament to something that Draco said yesterday in the LEC, it's not over till the fat lady sings, but she's warming up. She's getting ready.
It does feel pretty doomed though, right? I'm gonna bring you snap back to reality. It does feel pretty rough, but RNG are taking it slow, and that does give more windows to ID. But it's 8 towers to 1, 15 kills to 7, 13,000 gold lead. Soul coming up in 250, but I think Baron is the priority now. And we talked about before, not having the Baron made things pretty hard to push in. Oh no, they're getting, oh my. You know, honestly, Xiaohu missed the chains on Shun, hit it on Lucas. If he kept going, probably would have killed him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I do worry though. Again, this is a bit of a 8 turrets to 1, 3 dragons to 2, a 13,000 gold lead. This should be over. This game shouldn't even exist on the map right now. 14 stacks Medjais for Xiaohu. Basically a full item Jinx and full item.
They're waiting for 25 stack Medjais, right? You need to fill the book.
Stats upon stats upon stats. Stat dash, as the NFL would say. But yeah, Baron taken. This is probably, hopefully, touch wood, going to be the final push coming out now for RNG. And this is the thing, as much as I like to meme it and say that RNG should be winning this right now, the longer this game goes, the less relevant that gold lead becomes. And this is where it gets a little bit scary, because the Victor is still getting big. The Aphelios will get the 3 items if you don't end this on this Baron push. And that's where the game becomes a bit more of a coin flip.
Yeah, give IG another 30 minutes and they'll be ready to
Not even 30, I think 5,
yeah.
Honestly. Look, here we go, TP coming in, but they notice it straight away. They have wards on it. Nani is trying to come in on top of this and maybe look for some kind of engage. They drop the box. Mid. And look at bot and mid. They've got the 2 solo laners there from Xiaohu and Bin just pushing this one in. They will take down the mid inhibitor one more time. Now, super minions flooding into that Nexus, flooding in to try and take down these Nexus turrets. They stand, but only by a hair's length. Finally, the final turret does fall in the outer turret lane. As we can see now, Bin going in, trying to use the collateral damage. Will not get the kill, but again, getting excited on the Jinx means that you get those extra attack damage. 1 turret remains, 1 structure remains, and that's no health bar whatsoever. The Encore whiffs through as Bin goes golden to keep themselves alive. Navy is dead. All structures are done and dusted. RNG are going to finally take the game, take the series, and they will end this week with a 2-0.